Hi guys, it's a new week and here we go to pattern-collections.com, and the first thing we're going to do, since it's a new week, I'm at the home screen. I am going to scroll down and find what the weekly string looks like. Start with that. Oops, I'm sorry, I just kicked the tripod. I'm trying to get settled here. Okay. Oh, and I'm a little glary. All right, so I'm going to scroll down to string 29, click on that, and see what that looks like. Oh, that's an interesting string. Okay, so I'm going to draw that real quick so that I have a reference and I don't have to keep going back to it. Within my box, I want a sort of a curvy bit in the corner, and then I want a kind of an arch coming up like this, and one coming from the corner to about here. Okay, so that's going to be our string number 29. So I'm going to try to incorporate whatever the weekly tangle is that comes up today, daily tangles, into that particular string. So go back to the home page. I don't use an app, I just use the website. I just happen to access it on my phone because otherwise you guys couldn't see it because my computer's in the other room. Okay, so we want to go to pattern focus. Scroll down to today. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of them that start with a B this week. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. You're too far away. Hey, lots of B's this week. Until we get to Sunday and then it's a T. But anyway. Let's start with today's pattern, which is called Banana Braid. This is one by Ina Moser. I have not tried this one, although it's a relatively recent one and looks like a lot of fun. I haven't tried it. So step number 1, we're going to make a little crescent shape, a little almost a C, but not quite, just a little arch. Step 2, you're going to do an echo line. So touching the top and the bottom, but coming out a little bit. Not quite an aura, but close. And then step number 3, you're going to do a little petal-like. Make sure it comes and hits this bottom. You're going to do that 2 more times. And then you're going to repeat steps 1 through 4, going the other direction or going the same direction but turning your tile. Comes out the same. So you're going to do your little banana shape and then some banana peel leaves, and then going the other way again, and then so forth and so on, and you keep going until you have it as long as you want it. And then you can fill in a little bit right here, or you can continue with your little peeled banana petals going that way. I think I like that one better, but we could try some of this too. And then there's her, oh, pardon me, her example. Oh, I'm a little tired still. So we're going to give that a go. We're going to try to incorporate that somehow on string number 29. I need to just draw that out in pencil real quick and get started. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see. I'll leave that there. Grab a new piece of paper, my pencil. Going to get a nice, interesting shaped border today. And then in one corner, I'm going to put kind of a curve. And then from here to here. And then from the corner to about there. Something along those lines. And then we're going to just braid up some bananas here. Oh, ow. I'm trying to figure out how I can make my camera, adjust it so that you see better. I have noticed that there is an issue. Let me make it a little, maybe if I make it lower. I'm just experimenting here, so I apologize for the getting my hand in the way here, but I'm turning the crank on the tripod. I should have done this before I started, but you know, I didn't. So here you go. You get me in all my glory. And then maybe go back a little and tilt it. I have noticed, and some of you have commented, that my hand gets in the way a lot. So I'm thinking maybe if I'm more at this angle, you'll get less of the top. So it'll be a kind of a strange shape. My square isn't quite square anymore. Now it looks more narrow here than it is here, even though it is a square. And you guys know it's a square, but it's just a camera angle thing. But maybe you'll be able to see better at this angle where my pen is. So I'm going to give that a go, and if it's not any good, let me know. Or if it's better, let me know. Either way, just so I'm aware. I don't want that pen. Ah, goodness sakes. I dropped my cap. My cap wasn't on my pen all the way, which is not good. I don't know if it'd be all dried up. I hope not. Okay, so let's give this a go. Banana braid. I'll start. I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to start with a curvy one going this way, and oh yeah, that was not good. My pen was not sealed all the way. I might have just been done for with my, and okay, so we're going to make our little banana-like shape, and then 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's a little dried up. Oh, but you can see much better. My hand's not in the way. Oh, this might be better for you guys. Okay, I will do this, and then okay, so I'm going to do it this other way and go with a little bit of a C shape like that, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think my pen dried up a little bit. I may have to change to a regular micron. Okay, I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to connect it here. Yeah. Okay, and a little crescent like that, and then 1, 2. Oh, it's getting better. My pen's getting better. Maybe I didn't completely ruin it. I hope not. And then like that. And like so. And 1, 2, 3. And one more going this way. Like that. And like that. And 1, 2, 3. That's a fun pattern, and it's easy to do. And I think on this one I'm going to go ahead and fill in the petals. So I want to just finish them off like that. And then on this side, this side, something like that. And then I want one coming this way, and I think I'm going to experiment with scale. So I'm going to do this one a lot bigger. Like that. This one really needs to touch in here. So when you're doing this curve, it should touch that one. And then this one's going to come around like that. Something in that nature. It looks different when it's got a long curve. And I think I want to embellish this coming this way. More like a peeled banana. Like that. We'll do it like that. Yeah. Something like that. Okay, I like that. And then I want one going this way. And this actually needs one coming like it's attached there and going behind, I think. Yeah. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh well. Guess it doesn't matter. Well, since I did it backwards there, I'm going to do it backwards here. Like that. Okay. So some are going this way, some are going that way. It's just a whole bunch of random bananas, right? And then I want to experiment with a more roundy C shape to start with. And then maybe one, two, three, like that. Let's do that. Why not? We've been playing with patterns in our group in Tangle It Pattern Club on Facebook, and just taking a single pattern and just doing something different with it. And this would definitely fall under that category. I'm doing a similar thing, but I'm doing something different with these outer bits. So how was your guys' Easter? Mine was really good. We had special music at church. We had a cantata, which was basically the sermon was in song. It was like a story. And we had musicians there. Like a small orchestra. It's really good. Our music director of our church, she actually is the conductor at the Orange County Symphony. So she has all sorts of musicians friends who came and played. And then our choir did the singing, and it was just spectacular. It was so good. Okay. I actually want it to live this way, I think. I'm going to add some more little petal things here just because I feel like they wants them. Need to fill up that space. Here as well. How do I want that to go? And we did flowering of the cross, which is my very favorite part of Easter. Sang a song, made me cry. If you guys are unfamiliar with flowering of the cross, because I was totally unfamiliar with it until I came to this church, it is a tradition where we start with a wooden cross that has like chicken wire wrapped around it, and And it's just a plain wooden cross at the beginning of service, and then sometime during the service we have a time for flowering of the cross, and everybody brings their flowers from home, or we have some cut flowers in the back for those who didn't bring any. And they bring up their flowers and they stick it in the chicken wire, and then this cross becomes this beautiful blooming symbol up at the front. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's this ritual of spring and renewal, and it's just so pretty. I love it. So that's what we did at church on Sunday, and then afterwards we went out to lunch and made sure to thank the person who was serving us for working on a holiday, because that's important. You guys are out and about and you're doing your shopping or whatever. If it's on a holiday, please thank those who are working, because, you know, they would rather be home with their families having Easter service, or just Easter egg hunts with the kids, or whatever. They would rather have the day off. They just would. I know, I work in retail. I would rather have the day off too. Luckily, because of the store opening, we had the day off. Everybody did. But we've been working. Everybody's been working 6 days a week, so it's not like we've had a quiet, peaceful, restful time. And then, of course, I was so exhausted after church and lunch and everything. Came home and took a nap. That was actually quite delightful. So you can see where I'm putting a little bit of graphite is like in the places where everything comes together as to meet, or where things overlap. Just kind of not thinking about it too terribly hard, but doing a little bit of where it overlaps and where it meets here at the corners. Oh, and then my husband and my son cooked dinner. Mostly my son. He's become quite the good cook. He threw a roast in the crock pot, and so, you know, it wasn't overly hard thing to cook, just a roast in the crock pot, but I didn't have to do it, which is a good thing. I watched some YouTube videos and just relaxed and just had just a nice day. You know, it's been a long time since I've had just a nice day. I've been working so hard that I've almost forgotten how to relax. I did get off a little bit earlier today. Instead of working 9.5 hours today, we only worked 8.5 hours. So I have an extra hour to come draw, which is exactly what I'm doing. Came home, had a little bite to eat, and came right over here. Okay, I'm going to, ooh, I think I didn't put any graphite over here. Okay. Just gonna get my blending stump out and I'm gonna blend. Oh yeah, I think you guys are getting a better angle, because even when I go straight up and down, most of it is not blocked. This might be a better angle. I'll have to watch this one before I continue on with the second one and just see what you guys see. The store is looking closer to being like a real store. We have they finally installed the refrigerators today. So now the refrigerators are no longer in the back of the store all jumbled and in the way, and we're able to get to the shelving that holds the groceries and the juice and that sort of thing, the warm waters and that kind of thing. We couldn't really get to them before. The coolers are going to get filled in the next few days, and then we'll be able to label those. My job today was just going around and detailing, making sure that every product has a label, everything is straight on the shelves. We have one more load coming in Wednesday, I believe. And then we will have inventory. And then we will have what's called a soft opening, which is where friends and family come for about a couple of hours, 2-3 hours will be open, just so we can make sure that the cash registers are working like they're supposed to, and you know, our new kids have the whole hang of how our store is going to run, and it'll be a time where I can do some training. We have a lot of training to do. But yeah, it'll be good. And then we will have one more week to get one last load in, fill up the store with whatever, and go to other stores. That's going to be the hard one, was where we make a list and we go to other stores, because obviously if we've had 2-3 loads and we still have missing product on our shelves, that means the warehouse is out. And then that means that we will then have to do a product search for local stores and see who has the products that we need, because they don't like having a grand opening when we have empty spots on our shelves. So we will have to then transfer merchandise from different stores, and that will be a whole heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, the managers at the other stores don't like that, because then you're taking product off of their shelves. But you know, it is what it is. A little bit right there that I didn't want. I just made it look kind of like a piece of paper. You're a little closer than. Can't quite see the whole thing there. I made it look like it's sitting a piece of paper by just making a little shadow on 2 sides. So it's like I drew it on a folded up piece of note paper, post-it note or something. There you go. That is today's pattern. That was pretty simple. Banana braid was fun to do. I think I would like to experiment with that a little bit more, but in my bigger journal where I can just like spread out, I need to write what it is. This is B-A-N-A-N-A. B-R-A-E. And this is string number 29. Okay, banana braid on string number 29. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys go out and have a great day. Do something nice for somebody today or tomorrow or whenever. Make the world a better place. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.